Welcome to eSeniors and MISANO, or MISANO World Circuit Marco Simoncelli, as it's officially known as. It's open 1972, and there is a lot of motor racing going on this track. So we see that on track because the curbs are not that high. 16 turns. 4.2 kilometers, 2.6 miles. This is the last race in season 12. Season 12. So let's have a look at SIMGRID. There we are. So Chris Bourne, he is in the lead. Very solid lead there, 379 points. Then we have Brian Murray, 356. Mirj Ponov, P3, 281. Laurent Rouillet is 228. And Derek Bird, P5, 221. So Brian won the last race. Chris wasn't available to race. Mirj Ponov was P2. And Derek Bird was P3. The only way for Brian to win is if Chris is P6 or lower. Then Brian will take the championship. I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. Mr. Owens, welcome. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Let's get over to the track. So this is our sprint race for GT3, 30 minutes racing. And this is powered by Castle & Cauldron, a home-based craft company that do magic wands and potions and things like that. You can find them on Facebook. Cool stuff. Then we have Syndeo. Syndeo is a broker for voice over IP office solutions, and their advisors will guide you to the best solution for your business. And then we have Sim3D, anything you need for your sim cockpit. So if you're in the business for anything or what these guys are offering, consider engage with them. They are the ones that make this happen. Okay, yeah, all right. So, yeah, here to check out the times as well. So let's see, what times will we get? Okay, just fiddling with some things. And we're gonna show the personal best. Yeah, thank you very much. Sponsors support us, and admins make it happen. Checking a couple of things. Yeah, looks everything. So I guess everything looks okay on the screen. Let me know if not. All right, so 16 cars on track. One thing I wanted to highlight was that Jeremy, speaking of admin, done really well the two last races. Last race he was 5th. Before that he was 4th. And that has really that's really good results for him on this in this championship. He's been 9th has been the best. So really good job by him. Also Terry Trowbridge have had good progress. He was 4th last race, 5th the race before that. So well done by him. It's great to see people that are improving. Also, I want to highlight the guys that have been racing all the races. So that's Chris Bourne, Murray, Pornoff. I'm sorry, not Chris Bourne, but Brian had been racing all the races. Pornoff, all the races. Terry Trowbridge, all the races. And I'm browsing down the list. Eric Langlois have done all the races in this season. So those are the only guys that have done all the races. Chris Bourne have only missed one. And Laurent have also only missed one. Kenny Flenstedt have only missed one. So, yeah, we have Terry Trowbridge, Brian Murray, we have on track, Mark Stevens on track, Mish Pornoff, and Derek Bird, of course. We have Roman Mark on track, and Randy Zimmer, Daniel Britos, Brian Banks, Terry Trowbridge, Joe Bicava. Nick Newcomb is back. I don't think we've seen him for a while. Let me see here. Yeah, we haven't seen Nick. He's been DJing. He's our resident DJ. He's DJing festivals and things like that, so pretty cool. And Kevin Torrance, of course, our Kiwi. It's Philippe Savage from France. And Kellen Flenstedt from Sweden. And Eric Langlois. So those are the 16 we have on track. All right, let's look at times now. So Willie is sweating because what he's seeing here fills him with dread. 1:34.0. Fastest time right now. 3:10 behind that is Brian Murray. Let's see who is up on the time. So 1:54. I'm sorry, 1:34.052 best lap time. I can also, I'm gonna put the link into a race, what do you call it, pit wall. So you can go in there and see the live timing yourself. And if you are new to eSeniors and want to see our website, that's the link. So we're a group of 50-year and older drivers that race ACC on PC platform. And you get age verified, and you can join the championship. So next season, season 13, we're going to have two championships only. It's summertime, so we're limiting it to 2. I need to move my pillow I have in the back. I'm comfortable as I sit here today. So yeah, only 2 championships in 13th. Season 13. Buckley, yeah, here's the, yeah, older people, yeah. So speaking of old, Terry Trowbridge, our oldest, over 70, but he's a force to be reckoned with. Currently P7 in the championship, and one of the guys I highlighted, that's one of the guys that's been racing all the races in this 10 race season for the sprint. So we're less than 5 minutes, 1:34.0 5-2, best by Chris Bourne. Don't see anyone really on a hot lap. Yeah, Derek is up a little bit. It's up 2/10. Yeah, if he keeps this up, actually, he can... someone goes wide there. Hope that didn't impede Derek, but he's up 3/10. That would challenge... Yeah, that would put this pace that he has now, that would actually put him on provisional pole. Let's look at the cockpit. This is such a hard turn, this one. I always struggle with this. And it's such an important turn too, because it sets you up for this long, fast turn. Oh, crap. My director put me away there. I need to turn him off. As we follow Derek Bird. Oh, he lost all his time. Let's see if he can recover. Coming into the last turn. No, he lost everything there. Oh, that's frustrating. But that's the challenge on this track. It's very difficult. A lot of places where you can just throw everything away. However, I really like this track. It's been a challenge to learn it and start to get comfortable with it. Hey, John Saunders, welcome. Stefan Backley, Ollie, no, not Ollie, but Willie. 7 guys watching, looks like, so smash the like button. Mark Stevens up 2/10, 3/10 now actually. See if we can see where he is. No. Okay, there's the track map, which I don't really like. Hard to see. Mark is up 3/10. Let's follow him. Let's get in the cockpit. Here's that long straight. He's up 0.2. 0.2 would put him in P2. Can keep it up. And he's kind of diving into that corner. Was that a good idea? I guess it was. He's up 3 now. 0.3. Short. Kind of short shifting there. He lost time. Yeah, not enough. Not enough. Daniel Brito's up 0.3. Towards the finish his lap. That would put him maybe up 1 position into P8. He keeps it up. Murray is up 1/10. That's not enough. Murray P2, Mitch Pornoff P3. Pornoff have had so many P3 positions in this championship. Pornoff up 0.2, that might bump him up to P8 in front of Zimmer. Daniel he's always side by side with Zimmer. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Daniel Britos goes ahead of Zimmer. P8 for Daniel Britos. Good job of him. Murray is not really doing anything. Best 154.0. Let's look at the quality delta right now. Chris Bourne looks to improve his time. Philippe Savage up 0.3. What will that do for him? That will not do really anything for him. He sits in P12. Pawnov was looking at improving his time, but not really that much. P3 for Pawnov. Chris improves his time. He cracks into the 133s. 133.9. Wow. Very nice. Now Savage is up again. Savage, last one on track. Pawnov is just 1/10. That will not do anything because he's way behind Brian Murray. Savage lost time. And there it is. That's qualifying. Bourne, Murray, Pawnov, Flenstedt, Mark, Bird, Stevens, Britos, Zimmer, Trowbridge, Banks, Sauvage, Bekavak, Newcomb, Torrance, and Langlois. So let's listen to the Italian national anthem. It's called Il Canto degli Italiani, the chant of the Italians. So let's stand for the Italian national anthem. All right, there we have it, the Italian national anthem. Isn't that cool? I think that's one of the best national anthems around. Let's get on with the race. We have a rolling start. I do want to set up here for doing our little grid walk. Let's take that one off and take that one off. All right. Okay, let's look at the grid walk. Oops. Yeah, dominating as always. Chris Bourne, P1 or P1 starting on pole. Brian Murray, P2. Mirj Pawnov, P3. And it's always been Chris Murray and Mirj Pawnov, 1, 2, and 3. Kenny Flenstedt, P4. Roman Vark, Slovenia. Derek Bird from the UK, P6. Then we have Mark Stevens, P7. Daniel Britos, P8. And his nemesis, P9. Randy and Britos, always together. They were that in in the GT3 race too. Terry Trowbridge, Brian Banks, P12, Philippe Savage, P13, Hugo Bekavak, Nick Newcomb, P14, welcome back on the track after being on tour. P15, Kiwi, Kevin Torrance, and Eric Langlois in the Pink Pig rounding up the grid here. So rolling start. 10 guys watching. That's great to see. Thank you everyone for joining. I hope we can get the broadcast together on Saturday. Chris Bourne is not able. I'm gonna see if I can do it. The last race of the season. If in the case of Chris winning this race, that's going to be his 7th win. Unbelievable. Set this one up correctly. All right, there we go. Maybe instead of car number, we can put the manufacturer like that. And then a little bit later on in the race, because this, you can get a lot of track penalties here, so I'm going to switch over to the ACC leaderboard so we can see that a bit better. But right now we're focusing on the start as we're coming around last couple of corners. So it looks like Flenstedt is out of position there. That doesn't look good for him. Looks very weird. He should be next to Panov. Don't know why that is, but here's the start. Chris Bourne takes the inside. Murray tucks in behind. Let's see how everyone is doing as we're coming through. Maybe a little bounce there. I don't know, I didn't see anything. Yeah, a little accident involving car 41. Randy Zimmer. But otherwise, nice and clean. Only touch there was on Zimmer. Brian Murray is pushing. Here comes Brian. They look like Chris was going really wide there in that corner. Behind there is Pornov biding his time. Here comes Murray, braking late, coming into this turn. Oh, a little contact. A little slide there on Chris Bourne. But Murray took the lead. Let's look at that real quick. So he got a little bit wide there, Bourne, and then he has the inside line in the corner. Murray is braking really late on that previous corner, and they go side by side. Looks like, yeah, it didn't really look that bad. It was a little contact. Looked like Chris was kind of sliding. Didn't really have the grip going here. It's coming in hot now, though. As he coming in on the straight. Bourne is pushing. As they sit right now, Bourne would still be the champion. Let's look a little bit further back. So here's the fight that always happens. We have Zimmer and we have Britos. In front there we have Derek Bird on Kenny Flenstedt. Ken Flenstedt got a very weird start here. He was out of position, it looked like. Further Brian Banks here on Philippe Savage. Is he going to be able to get the grip? Savage went on the inside line. Oh, here comes Banks. He's braking late. No contact. Yeah, it was nice braking there in that corner. He was braking really late on that first turn and then coming up next to Bourne. Jumping up to Chris Bourne again. Let's go inside his cockpit. Oh, there's a contact. Let's jump to that one real quick. No, that's not what I want to see. I want to see that one. I think this is what I'm looking for. Langlois and... Oops. That was unfortunate. Right, it's starting to spread out a little bit. Zimmer is now reaching Britos, getting a good run. Get into his cockpit for a minute. Looks a little bit on the inside there. Try to stress Britos to a mistake. It's really easy to go wide. Coming into this difficult turn. This is where Murray was braking really late there. And that's what Zimmer does too. And he narrowly misses Britos. Getting a good run on him. I think Britos is nervous here that there's going to be contact. Quite a battle going on. Britos is reaching Stevens now. So Stevens, Britos and Zimmer, they're kind of always together. Getting on the rear wing of Britos. And behind Zimmer there we have Trowbridge. Making up some time. See Zimmer braking really late there. But Britos get a good run out of that corner. Zimmer is hanging on. See if he's getting a good run out of here. It's often on this track that someone is you're racing with someone, they're good on some sectors and you are better on other sectors, and then you can just trade back and forth. Looks like Zimmer is a little bit stronger on this piece of the track. He looked a little bit inside, he was sliding around, looks like. Takes a little tighter line to that turn than what Britos does. He really makes up some time here. Trowbridge behind have dropped back. Last race, Britos had contact with Stevens, went into the wall, and oh, there comes Zimmer. He's actually cutting that corner. Let's look at that real quick. He is actually out of bounds when he makes that that pass. Well, it's he goes really wide there. Kind of loses it there. That's an opportunity for Britos, but Britos is not close enough for anything to transpire. Look at the position delta. Simmer up one position. So it's Murray and Mark, Savage and Langlois. Speaking of Savage, he's catching up with Terry Trowbridge. What do you think, guys? Was Simmer out of bounds when he made that move? Kind of looked like that to me. Field is spreading out a little bit. Britos is a P15 in the championship. Simmer is P12. And Trowbridge, who is being chased there, is P7. Placed P4 last race. This is the closest battle for the moment. Philippe Savage getting a little bit closer here to Trowbridge. This interesting livery there. While Murray says 134.5. Good pace on track for Chris Bourne. So he starts to get closer now. Look at that. Let's get in the cockpit. Getting closer to Murray. Well, let's look back here real quick. Yeah, there's the pass. Banks makes a nice inside pass there on Savage. Took back the position. Chris Bourne pulling back a little bit. Trowbridge have now reached Britos. Britos is 1.8 behind Simmer. Two McLarens battling. Oh, here comes Chris Bourne. We're on the rear wing on Brian Murray. Born braking really late there. "17 minutes left." Here comes Born on the inside. Just looking, trying to provide pressure. Brian have to drive here with one eye in the mirror and one eye in front. Born in the slipstream. It's going to be a battle like this for the rest of the race, I'm sure. Brian went out on the bumps a little bit, looked like. Got Trowbridge for the moment. Working on Daniel Britos. Oh, Daniel Britos goes wide. Yeah, it's a quick race. Chris Bourne is really, really pushing now. Oh, he goes over those bumps there. Pushing hard. Look a little bit at Trowbridge. Oh, he lost a lot of time there, Trowbridge. So did Chris Bourne. Push back a little bit now. Have to be patient. Probably in 10 minutes. Tire is going to be a factor. Slingshotting nicely around that corner. I watched a lot of videos and finally made some progress on this track. Philippe Savage reaching Banks. That did a cheeky move on him earlier. Here comes Bourne again. Oh, Trowbridge is very close to Britos now. Something happened with Roman Mark. No one around, he must have been self-inflicted. Same with Bekavak. I just saw their speed were dropping, so I get this white marker on the leaderboard. 12 minutes left of the race, about 13 minutes. Field spreading out a little bit. Oh, something happened here. Sauvage. Wasn't able to catch that. Didn't lose any positions there. Trowbridge still working on Britos. Closest on the track right now. Oh, he goes out wide there. Stevens past Derek Bird. See how that happened. Yeah, that corner there, it's very easy to kind of just overshoot that. That's exactly what happened. But Bird took it back. Trowbridge slipstreaming here behind Daniel. Back to Stevens here. Gaining ground on Derek. So does Chris. Slipstreaming here. Let's see. Oh, he opens up that corner. Murray sits there, kind of defensive move. So Chris Bourne had to take an awkward line. Here he comes. So not much movement on the leaderboard there, as you see. By now it's only Zimmer and Britos, Murray Bourne and Langlois and Torrance. Oh, he looks on the inside there, that's Chris. Wonder if he can keep this up here now when the tires are getting a little worn, because I think he's riding them pretty hard. Oh, he looks on the inside and then he flips over to the left side. Try to stress him a little bit. Oh, he had to avoid colliding there. They're really giving it everything he had. 9 minutes left. Something happened with Sauvage. No contact though. That's that corner is so interesting. Oh, he got a little squirrely there. He didn't come in right to that corner, but he saved that pretty good. I had to short shift there. Lost some time. Let's look at Stevens, Derek Bird and Stevens. It's go back 10 seconds there. Oh, that's Stevens. All right, we saw just there was a penalty. Drive-through cleared. Let me look that up. I can see that. All right, so it must have been Bekavak then that took a penalty. Let's see, drive through 817. Yeah, Bekavak. Comes Derek Bird again. Let me actually change the leaderboard because we might see some more penalties now. Take away that leaderboard and I will get on the regular leaderboard. Oops. Come on. Like so. Zimmer comes up to play with Derek as well. Derek is not having a good race today. We have 5 minutes left of the race. Yeah, I guess they have to do something with the track limits because you don't really have any curbs that are kind of penalizing you. So Brian now 1 second ahead of Chris. Ponov P3. Ponov have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be his 6th P3. Oh, something happened. Mish Ponov, he must have had a... yeah, he must have had the drive-through. I didn't see that marked on the leaderboard there. So we'll see that here in a minute. Coming up that he has completed some drive-through. But that changed things. Glenn stepped up in 3rd. Hopefully that means that we can talk to him. But Roman Mark comes there. Oh, Glenstead goes wide. What a mistake. Let's look at that. What happened? Oh, he just goes wide there. It's the grip. Yeah, certainly the grip. As we're getting to the end of this race, less than 3 minutes. Chris Bourne. He's catching Murray now. But he's been there before, and Murray have been able to fight him off. Roman Mark in P3. So right now, oh, Chris had to check out. That was close. Look at that one more time. Oh, he got very close and had to pull out. Going off track. So that helped Mr. Murray quite a bit. Less than 2 minutes, so he has Mr. Murray has 2 minutes, 2 seconds rather, less than 2 minutes. So interesting with Panov, because I didn't see any notation that he actually had a penalty that he served. That's, I think it was Simmer got out of the way there. No, it wasn't. It was some other orange-looking car. Oh, what happened with Flenstedt? Oh, he oversteered. No contact. Unfortunate. Here comes Britos and Trowbridge. Oh, Trowbridge getting so close there. Britos just holding his line. Brian is safe right now from Chris Bourne. 2.3 seconds. Trowbridge had to pull out. Got very close to Britos. Britos in P8. Fight for P8 there is. Simmer, fight for P5. Murray, P1. Chris Bourne and Roman Mark, P3. Phew. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Thanks, Dershan. Wow. All right, here's Roman Mark. Nicely done. Murray, Bourne, and Mark. 1, 2, and 3. Nicely done. Let's see if we can get someone to talk to. So we have Murray, Bourne, Mark, Stevens, Bird, Zimmer, Flenstedt, Britos, Trowbridge, Banks, Panov, Newcomb, Langlois, Torrance, and Bikavak. I think one has already jumped out of the server. I think the last couple of guys go over, so we're gonna see if we can get someone to talk to, pull them in.
And
hey guys, pulling you guys in here to the podium interview. This was so exciting, so I haven't done my graphic yet, but I'm gonna work on that. Let me just quit out of ACC.
Hold on, Roman. Hello.
Yeah, let me just get organized here. I'm gonna get into the podium or the interview. I need to get the new graphic, but we can do that while we talk. So Yeah, so Roman, P3 there, a little bit surprising, I guess. You know, it just happened in
Yes.
front of you. How was your race?
I am. Yes, I am surprised. I was constantly, so this is the result of my drive. And I thought that will be Kevin Flenstedt before me, no? Then I was trying to be fourth, but he made mistake after 2 laps before end, and so this is my my place is third, no?
Yeah,
Yes.
Kenny had a very strange start. He was kind of off his position. It looks like when he started, so it looked a little bit strange. And then I think he was struggling with
Yes.
tires. It looked like.
I don't know what happened. My car just start faster than his, and so I don't know. Then I was made a lot of mistake when I drive, but it's okay, no?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this was
said-
your second P3 for this season, and this is the last race. So yeah,
Yes.
well done.
Thank you very much.
And then we have Chris Bourne, P2, but you are the champion.
Definitely. Okay, thank you very much.
How was it?
I had a nervous start to the race. I had Brian on my gearbox, and I took a line in that long straight that I've not been on before, and missed my braking point because I wasn't near my braking marker. So, which then gave him the chance to go around the outside. Tried to keep it tight, bounced off the curb a little bit. I think we touched, and but it's only handbags, and it was a case of don't make any stupid mistakes. I nearly hit him once, which I moved out the way to about 2 laps before the end. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to. I wasn't gonna. I don't know what happened. He just kind of come across my nose, and I just moved out the way.
Yeah, I saw you were pulling out there on the stream. So Brian, were you? I mean, you were pretty comfortable there once you got ahead, and but Chris was threatening you a couple of times. So did you have to drive with one eye in the mirror and one front?
Oh, definitely 2 eyes in the mirror. Yeah, loads of pressure from Chris once I got ahead. On that second last lap, I was trying a different line into the the slow right into the back straight, and I think I caught Chris out. I'm sorry about that, Chris. I was trying a wider line in. The tires were pretty well gone by then anyway. You know, I was sliding quite a bit at the end.
Yeah, we had 2 different lines in that call, didn't we? And I was like, oh god, these.
I think you did the exact same thing on the last lap too, but
I did, yeah.
You lost it again. But no, your pace was amazing, man, and well done for the championship.
Thanks for keeping me up very, very, very honest, sir.
Yeah, very, very nicely done. There were people that were kind of sweating in the chat here because they saw how fast you guys were. Because I think it was Willie that was here to kind of see what times you can do here on this track for Saturday, and he was sweating, and I saw the times you guys were doing. It was amazing. So well done. So yeah, congratulations. And then Mish Ponov, he ran out of fuel, so he went into the pits, but at the end of the day, so he ended P11, but he's still P3 in the championship, and Derek Bird P4, and Kenny Flenstedt P5. So yeah, good season, guys. Thanks for keeping up
Cheers, Christian.
with the race, and we'll see you next time around.
Yeah, enjoyed that. Thanks very much, everyone.
Cheers,
All
Christian.
right. Thank you, guys. Cheers. Bye. All right, guys. I think what we should do here, because I really like the Italian national anthem. So let's end on that note, guys. Thanks for joining this season, and we're closing the season here in Italy for season 12 of the Sprint GT3 Championship with the national anthem of Italy.